Well, this album is a really romantic album, and my past two albums being Prokofiev and Shostakovich, extremely dark and serious and relentless music, Soviet music. And to come to this 19th century romanticism where everything is just about color and being mellow and just melting in. There is the sensitivity to feelings and to different sort of emotions, and I think that's the key theme of this album. Well, I've worked with the Santa Cecilia on a couple of occasions prior to this, but of course it's our first time recording, making a record together. They're so passionate and full of energy.
Working with Hannah has been fantastic. We have a rapport that's based on a fluidity and a freedom of music making and phrasing. She has a staggering technique too, and so things can get very exciting too. So she has the whole scope of emotional possibilities and elegance, dynamism, like aggressiveness, lyricism, spontaneity. It's a fantastic combination.
Myself, Maestro Pappano, and David Groves, our producer, and we all wanted to sort of keep all the music that were originally written for cello and orchestra. So firstly, there are no arrangements. All of them are so-called originals. These are all sort of eclectic selection, eclectic mixture of rarely performed, but almost like forgotten jewels of the past. Lalo Concerto is seldom performed in public. It's an extremely complex and dark and fun and Spanish and, you know, kind of brilliant work. At the first look, it looks very simple. For example, the structure is very simple. We can say A, B, A, B. It's sort of rondo, even the second movement, third movement. It's rather simple structure. The problem is, because it is so simple, what do you make of it? So, as an interpreter, we need to sort of look through what is on the score and try to imagine what Lalo must have heard in his mind when he wrote this piece down.
Then we've recorded the Andante Cantabile for cello and string orchestra, which is an arrangement for a piece for quartet, I believe. And then the rest of the pieces are miniatures, but wonderful things. Glazunov Melody, which is very interesting, very beautiful, surprisingly beautiful piece, very lyrical. The Allegro Appassionato of Saint-Saëns, obvious virtuosic piece. Surprisingly detailed work, a rondo of Dvorak, and then a song to the birds of it's a piece written by Casals, Pablo Casals, which is very simple, very quiet, very moving piece to end the album.
The real gem of the album might just be the rondo by Dvorak. There's this little theme that keeps coming back. Every time it comes back, something different happens. The orchestra is doing something different. There are new elements added each time. And you actually see how this little theme, it can go such a long way. And I think it speaks volumes about what classical music is all about. It's about evolution of a melody, how to develop it, how it gets transformed over the course of the piece. By the end, you have the crystallized version of the melody. Tony Pappano is full of energy. His orchestra is full of energy. You know, we're just working very hard making this record, and it's been great.